here at Black Dog Coffee today, hooking up our own rain barrels. We're using a DIY rain barrel diverter and parts kit. The Eastern Panhandle Conservation sells these kits along with barrels together as a pair for $35. So we're going to go into how we set up this barrel here today. So we start at our bottom. We spread small sized gravel. I use pea gravel because it's easier to level out. Made sure it was level. Then we use cinder blocks over top of our gravel base and made sure that our cinder blocks were level. One benefit of having cinder blocks is that they're going to help maintain that level, and they're also going to give your rain barrel some more height and increase your water pressure when you're utilizing the water from your barrel. So once we maintain that our cinder blocks are also level, we can set our barrel on top and then just do a few cross sections on your barrel with your level as well and make sure that your barrel is level. Again, we're going to start from our bottom and work our way up. I have all the tools that we're going to need up here on the top of the barrel. Use our handy dandy measuring tape. For our drain, we want to make sure that this hole is 3 inches from the bottom of the barrel. So I measured up. I used a pencil to mark it. Once we mark it, we enter the center of the drill bit on top of our mark, and we just drill right into our 3-inch mark on the bottom of the barrel. And for the 2 bottom attachments on the barrel, you're going to use the smallest hole saw that is included with your kit. Now, once we have our drain drilled, we're going to measure 6 inches over from our drain, and then we're going to go about 12 inches up from the bottom, and that's where our spigot is going to be located. Now in this particular instance, I put our spigot a little bit lower. We're about around the 10-inch mark here. The reason that we did that is because we didn't want to draw our hole on this ridge, and if we went just a little bit lower, that's also going to give us more access to more water in the barrel. Now once we have our bottom fittings located and drilled, we can go to our water inlet where our barrel is going to be connected to our downspout. And depending on how your barrel is set up, where you want your spigot in relation to where your downspout is, that's going to change where around the rim of your barrel your inlet's going to go. So make sure you have your barrel set up in the direction that you want your spigot facing before you determine where your inlet is going to go. So we're going to measure 3 inches from the rim of the barrel down. Now that's the rim, that's not where you think the top of the barrel is. So we're going to start at the very, very top of this corner and measure down 3 inches. Mark that with your pencil. And then after we've made our mark, we can drill our hole. We're going to use the medium hole saw fitting for your inlet hole. The next step is marking and drilling our downspout hole where our hose is going to go from our downspout to our barrel. Now, the first step here is you want to make a line on our downspout that is even with the top of your barrel. Now, how you can accomplish this, how I did it at this site, is I moved my barrel closer to the downspout on the base. I put my level on the rim of my barrel. I made a line straight across. Then you're going to measure your downspout and you're going to mark the center. So one thing to remember when you are locating where you're going to drill the hole in your downspout is that with this kit, it works with 2x3 and 3x4 inch downspouts. This diverter is always going to go on the 3-inch side. So because this is a 3x4 inch downspout, this is going to go on the narrow side. With a 2x3 inch downspout, it will go on the wide side. Now that we know we need to use this side, we have it marked. We marked our center. Then we drill our hole in. Now for your downspout hole, you're going to use the largest hole saw fitting. All right, so we drilled that. Then we inserted our diverter piece, which is this piece of rubber here. And the kit comes with 2 self-tapping screws, and you just need to make sure that you have a Phillips head screwdriver. When you connect your hose to your barrel, you do have about 3 feet of play here, depending on how you need your barrel to be placed. So this is actually a flexible pipe, so you can make it longer if you need to. Your barrel doesn't necessarily have to be this close to the downspout. So one thing to remember when you're drilling the holes into the barrel and into the downspout, make sure that you are wearing gloves, especially with the downspout, because the metal can be very sharp and it can cut you. And also be sure to wear some form of safety glasses so that you don't have to worry about anything flying into your eyes. We're going to be using this barrel during spring and summer months. During the late fall and winter, when we're experiencing cold weather and freezes, make sure that you disconnect your barrel, as if you leave water in it and it freezes, it can expand and crack your barrel and damage it. So when you are ready to winterize your barrel, what you're going to do is take your screwdriver, remove these 2 screws, and take your diverter out. The kit comes with a cover that you can replace where you took your diverter out, and you're going to use the same exact screws to put into this cover, and then this is just going to sit in place until you're ready to reattach your barrel when spring comes. And also make sure that you drain your barrel when you're done as well, before you put it away for the winter.